challenge did it prove to be this evening?
Yeah, clearly, big challenge. Fantastic team. Good lesson for our boys to see that the levels, and they played like champions, and it was a difficult game for us. So yeah, I think the experience of it is probably good for us in terms of the stadium, the atmosphere at the start of the game, the quality that they have, and then when you can see goals, not great from us, the goals. So, and that's a reality of this level of football.
Always lessons to be learned. What did you learn, and perhaps what did we learn about Coventry City tonight?
You see more from us than that. And Arsenal will beat a lot of teams here and play they do and control the game a lot. And there were some bits I didn't mind with us and some individual performances I didn't mind, and we'll improve all the time. So I don't want to judge the lads on that tonight. They deserve better than that for what they did last year and what the challenges will be ahead. So I'm calm with it. I'm calm. Our support were amazing. I think they understand a little bit, but we lost the game, and we will learn the lessons.
The fact that it took you 60 minutes to get your first touch in their box, does that underline the task ahead for Coventry City?
Yeah, but every game won't look like that. This is an Arsenal team, confident and buoyed by the feeling of where they're at the moment, and that's what you have to understand. It's a team that's been built and well coached and good players all over the park. So I'm not concerned about the touches in the box tonight. The result is what it is. We'll go over the detail of it where we can get better. But the games going forward will look different. But as I say, I'm more concerned about the personality of taking on a game like that. I think we were a little bit timid in the first half. Maybe the occasion of it made us a little bit timid, and then when the first one goes in, and that's what we spoke about a lot before the game. So that experience will help us.
How hard is it to acclimatise to this level?
Well, it's hard. I think Leeds came here in the first game and lost 4-0 and stayed in the Premier League. I'm not making any early judgments. We will have to acclimatise. Players will get better, fitter. A lot of the players there, our starting team, played for us last year and were regular and were very, very good for us. And they'll get better. Everything's a little bit the high level of talent and speed in the game and those things. So they're adjustments for us to make, and we'll make them.
You spoke about that connection. When you went over to the fans, they all stayed, gave you a huge standing ovation. How important is that belief between players and fans and that type of momentum to take you to where you need to be?
Yeah, important because, years ago this club was in League Two, playing at different stadiums. When we came in, we were 17th in the league. So the boys have risen, the team's risen, and the connection with the fans has been amazing. They've been a huge strength to us, and they have to remain that way. And the lads have to give everything, and there's nobody out there that didn't give everything. It was just a really tough match for us, and as I say, I hope and think the fans will understand that. We go on to the next one. We go to Plymouth on Tuesday. We have Hull coming to us on Saturday, and that's it. It has to be positive feeling after that, even though defeat's hard to take always. You
mentioned those two games, Plymouth in the Carabao Cup and then Hull City at home. Is that something that's very much within your scope at this moment, and the types of games that can give you confidence ahead, of course, which is a huge task in the Premier League at Manchester City next?
Yeah. Well, Hull will be a tough game, right? This is the Premier League we're in now, and then all of a sudden it'll flip. People maybe expect us to get a result. So, yeah, every game's a huge challenge. So that's why this one, we'll do our work behind the scenes, but you have to put it to bed to a degree and move on. When you look at the fixture list at the start, Arsenal away, first game, Hull, Man City away. Well, we're not stupid. We know what it is. We know it's a tough challenge. That's why we must stay very level-headed about it.
And just finally, Frank, obviously the transfer window is still open. You've been very active. Is there more to do? Have you learnt other things that you'd like to add tonight after seeing that?
No, nothing changes from watching the game. There may be more to do. We'll see. While the window's still open, we'll see if we can help the squad, strengthen the squad, and we'll see whether some players move in or out, and that's normal. But no, we're pretty happy where we are at the minute. Some players coming in, it's hard to integrate because it's late in the window, some of them, so we'll get better through that as well.
Frank, wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, timid, he said, his players in the first half, and I suppose you can expect that when they come to the home of the champions.